under fractions, today we are looking at multiplying fractions. Multiplying fractions. Multiplying fractions. And fraction multiplication is about the easiest thing that you can do with fractions. Keep these things in mind. You don't write them up and down. Don't write them up and down. You write them sideways or side by side. So in other words, if you are given something like this, if you're given 1/3 times 2/3, that's exactly how you write it on your paper. And the simple rule of multiplying fractions is you just multiply across. Oops. There. Which means you multiply the two tops and you multiply the two bottoms. So it's just going to be 1 times 2 for your new answer, which is 2, and 3 times 3, which is 9. That's 6. 1/2 times 2/3 is simply 2/9. Okay. And it's probably important to realize, people, that when you multiply something times a fraction, you get something smaller than you started with. I mean, if you think about what 1/3 is, we visually draw what 1/3 is. We multiply 1/3, and we multiply it by 2/3. You end up with something smaller than either one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2/9 is just that much. Because you're multiplying by something smaller, you end up with something smaller. Another example of that might be 2/3 times 2/3. Just multiply across. 2 times 2 is 4, and 3 times 3 is 9. Doesn't get any easier than that. And yes, you do need to write the problem down. You can't just write the answer. It doesn't say to do that mentally. Now, one thing you do have to watch out for is this. Okay? Here is a question. It says, you will now be able to answer problems that are like this. The question is, what fraction is 3/4 of 1/2? What fraction is 3/4 of 1/2? And I will tell you gazillions of times from this point forward. In math, when you see the word of in math, 99.9% of the time means to multiply. Okay, so if you're asked to find 3/4 of 1/2, that means you're finding 3/4 times 1/2. And if you do that, you end up with 3/8 multiplying across. You know, they asked you yesterday, on yesterday's assignment, what is 1/2 of 1/2 of $1? And guess what you got for an answer? Multiply across 1/4. Half of a 50-cent piece is a quarter. 1/2 times 1/2 is 1/4. Another question, what fraction is 2/5 of 2/3? 2/5 of 2/3 means you multiply 2/5 times 2/3.
4/15.
And you get 4/15. Okay. Like I said, it's all very, 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 very simple here. Another question they might ask is this: what's the area of a square whose sides are 1/2 inches long? Area of a square whose sides are 1/2 of an inch. Well, obviously you draw the square on your paper. How long is each side? 1/2 of an inch. How do you find the area? Abram?
Length times width.
Right, side times side, so it's going to be 1/2 times 1/2. And you end up with the area would be 1/4 of an inch squared. 1/2 of an inch and 1/2 of an inch squared is 1/4 of an inch squared. Perfect. That means